Hey guys, it's Jason the X with SCNS Live, powered by Cinelinx, and I've got a review for you today. I must have been feeling a bit nostalgic because these are the SH Figuarts Power Rangers figures celebrating the 20th anniversary of Power Rangers made by Bandai. And I've kind of avoided these Figuarts figures just because they're a little pricey, and I kind of regret it now because this guy is awesome. I'm a huge fan of Power Rangers. I saw it when it made its United States debut. And I gotta say, this guy and the other ones I bought, which we'll be reviewing, are pretty cool. I'm pretty much in. For all of the original Rangers, I'm in for it. So anyway, you got this very nice packaging. 20th anniversary? Yes. A little bit of Red Ranger on the side. And posability, this guy has it in spades. Now this is more for an adult collector because my Facebook messaging went off. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. Yeah, normally I have this guy out, but I want to show off this packaging. Inside you get this little red cardboard piece. Inside you get a little manual. You get the 5 hands, how to attach the Ranger stick and the holster. You look at the accessory parts, and yeah. So we'll get that out of the way. And it comes on this very nice, why can't I think of this? Nice plastic tray. It's got all of his parts, and you might want to keep these because it really keeps everything in order and it protects it. I've been kind of taking this guy in and out and just checking him out. So anyway, we'll go ahead. And there's, I don't believe this had any tape on it when I got it. It just snaps in so nicely. So we'll get that off. And we'll go ahead and get the figure itself out. Now when you get this guy out of the packaging, he comes with his closed fists. And you'll see I've put the other fists on there now. We'll go ahead and go through some of those just to show you. He comes with 2 hands to help him achieve the kind of roll call pose. We're getting ready to do some kung fu on somebody. We've got 2 smaller closed hands, and some of these are at an angle and some of them are straight just because you want to get his blaster in there. Let's see if I can find one that's kind of angled. Yeah. I'll get to those in a second. He also comes with these 2 closed fists, and these are what the character comes with. And then you've got several sets of hands here. So if you look, these are actually matched up with each other. Now one thing I will note, if you look at this guy, this hand here, there's a little bit of red paint. I've noticed that the accessories tend to rub off a little bit. But I don't see much rub off on the accessory itself, just on the gloves. So just something to watch out for. And of course you get these 2 smaller hands here. Well, that one's a little bit different, but hang on. They actually are a bit different all the way around. So anyway, there's accessories here. I already have this in the holster. Is the Ranger stick. And I really want to get a close-up on this thing because look, this thing is tiny. And look at the detail on this. Look at the paint. So impressive. This is what sold me. The detail on this paint and just the level of accessories it has. Also, of course, you got the Ranger stick and its sword mode. Yeah. And one thing to note about this thing is pointy. There's no way this passes safety regulations in the States. So that's the knife. Here we have the Ranger stick, excuse me, as a blaster. And once again, a lot of great detail on this thing. They even put a trigger there. I gotta say, these are very impressive. We've got the Thunder Slinger. Just give you a nice turnaround of that. Great paint applications on this thing. Just wow. And of course you got the Thunder Slinger combined with the Blade Blaster here. So yeah, lots of great accessories. But of course, he would be nothing without his sword. And this thing, I mean, words don't even begin to describe how detailed this is. It's even got a little Tyrannosaurus coin right there in the middle of the blade. So very nice, and very pointy. This thing will stab you. I know, I tried on danger. Anyway, sorry. Anyway, get his plastic tray out of the way, and those are accessories, but let's get to the figure. Now, the figure itself, so much great detail on this guy. I mean, I'm showing you the helmet here. Just great paint applications. Looks so good. Of course, you got the belt here, which also, you can see the dino coin right there in the middle of it. Now, one thing, it does have this cutout where the gloves go, mainly because it's just to help the articulation, which this guy has in spades. And you got the boots here, and this is actually kind of a mold here where the boot goes around. And there's that. Take a look at the back. They have these little circles on their butts. I don't know why, and one right there. But awesome figure, and here's where we start getting into how cool he is. We're just going to go from the bottom up. He's got toe articulation, got a ankle tilt there where the post is in the foot. You've got a ball joint here, and I know it's on a white background, but you got a ball joint here for another tilt here. No articulation here at the calf, but he does have a double knee joint. His legs have a ball joint here, and that's about the maximum of the articulation you can get. It's got a rotating post at the thigh, which doesn't really do much, but I mean, you can make up for it in the foot if he was to kick anything. He has a ball joint in here in his waist. I don't know if you can see that, but there is a ball joint in there. You got a ball joint at the torso. At the arms, you have, well, at the wrists, you have a tilt here, and that can also rotate on both sides of the ball joint. Double articulated shoulders. And that's what that cut is for, so you can get it up there. Now, the one that's embedded in the bicep is a little stiffer than the one at the forearm. But because of this, you can get some really close elbow articulation there. Now, one thing is, these little pieces here, they're actually covering up, see if I open this up a little bit, another ball joint in the shoulder. Let's see if I can show that off a little bit. It's in there. It's got posts on both sides, but it's just to kind of cover that up. But the thing is, they get kind of loose and just kind of jump around a little bit, but you can easily position them back. As you can see in there, there's that ball joint in there. And he has a post on both sides, so you can get a full rotation. And at the neck, he has a ball joint in the chest and one up top. A little limited, but I mean, he can get pretty much every pose that the human neck can. So yeah, posability, these guys got it in spades. It's just so damned awesome. Now, the hands just pop off. There's a little ball joint right there. And you can just pop on another hand. I'm just trying to choose one here. Where's the one with the red marking already on it? Come on, where are you? Oh, there it is. So you got this one here, and they do kind of tilt down a little bit, so you just kind of poke it on there. There you go. As far as his weapons go, you can just place this sword. Just come on. Get that right in there. And you know, he's wielding a sword. As far as the holster, we'll just put this Ranger stick back in there. Oops. I'm so afraid of losing these parts. I'm glad I'm getting the review done. But there we go. And let's just go ahead and arm him up all the way. Now, so that's what I was talking about with the different hands. Like this one's at a slight angle, so you can get that weapon in there. Whereas others, we'll just go ahead and pop this one off and replace it with this one. Actually, this one had the red on it. So we get that on there. And we'll take the sword ranger stick. This is where the paint rubbing's been coming from. Kind of fit that in there. I find that this is the easiest one to get between the fingers. To get the fingers between the ranger stick. So there you go. So he's armed and ready for battle. And with the posability on this guy, you can get some two-handed poses with that sword. Just really great. Now these guys are a little bit pricey. They're a little bit aftermarket now. They've only released the red and the green, but the pink ranger's coming out soon. And I'm not sure how they're going to release the others, but I'm on board for these guys. I am sold. They are just so crazy cool. You can't, if you're a fan of Power Rangers like I was, you can't pass these up. These are a good little nostalgia piece, and I gotta say, no buyer's regret. I can't wait to have this guy pose and sit on my desk. So anyway, I've been Jason the X for SCNS Live, powered by Cinelinx, and until next time, guys, I'll catch you later.